Good evening, all of you. So today we are going to learn functions in Python. So very simple and easily how we are going to write Python functions to be creating today. Let's see like a few minutes of time, like a very participants are very low. Let them give a few seconds to them also. Yeah, welcome back all of you. Very good evening who are interestingly joining today's session. So today I have a plan to initiate it like a functions topic. So let's see. Abu Sufyan is joined and Surya and Petit Teja. All of you, very good evening. Now we are going to initiating our session. So very simple and easy techniques, what to identify and what to follow to prepare a simple functions we are seeing now. Let's quickly begin a PyCharm IDE. If you are having, share the screen with PyCharm. Yeah, I hope so. You are seeing like my output, it's very clearly. Yesterday we have learned something. So now I'm going to specifying a new Python file. I'm naming, which is functions. Functions in Python. So let's run this. Okay. Something, if you are having any problem while executing of the Python files and all, you may check that very clearly, like interpreter is missing or something is information is missing. So this, whenever you are seeing like a edit configuration, it is says that environmental variables, Python interpreter, no interpreter is selected. So select this interpreter and apply. So run this project. All right. Or else configure Python interpreter, the message it is showing Python interpreter settings. Directly we are here and go to here and show all. This you need to select. Okay, apply. Why these things happens? Why these things happens in the sense, we may uninstall and install the software, and we are getting something like the software installations. If we are uninstall the software package which we are running, and if we are failing something, then we'll get this interpreter issues and all. So it's very easy. You need not to panic for a simple assessment or a simple situation. All you have to be careful to be ready to crack the challenges. So let's see now here come to the point which we are going to be focusing here today. The functions is, what is function? Why we require to use the functions? Earlier also I have told you the differences between the function and the methods. In the same time, the topic, the functions we are going to discussing today. See, as a programmer, you have prepared till now to writing a single statement to executing the statements we have seen and learned, and repeatedly running by using the while loop or for loop statements to the code which is available there. Keep on running repeatedly the same statements, which we called it as loop statements. And now onwards, what we are doing, we will prepare a construction of a function. We'll prepare a constructed information like a function whenever we are going to call. It's not itself, it's not going to be called. Even the application is running, our program is running, your file is running. Even if I call the particular function, then only it will be run the code and it will give you the output if it is there, or it will make the function. So functions will be created a specific purpose, a functionality. Throughout the application, the same functionality may require multiple times. For the purpose, we are going to making the small functions, and we call it as whenever it's required the function, and we'll make it a big solution. We'll make it a big solution to adding all these functions whenever we require to call one by one. In this way, you need to think about the functions, and it's nothing but a simple information. Also, we can tell you regarding the very clear abbreviation for functions, like definition. We need to break a large type of problems or large scale applications into small chunks. Small chunks of code. If we break into small, we can find the solution. As a independent functions, we'll write the solution functions one by one. At the final, where we require to write a very clear and very final output solution, whenever we require, we'll put there all these functions together at the single place. All these functions will put together at the single place. but for like where final solution will get an ultimate output. So this way we'll try to prepare functions. So in Python, to creating and writing functions are very easiest task. See here, using a def keyword, using a def keyword to write a simple function. Def, defining a function, greet user. My function name is greet user. See here, something, a name I have written followed by open and end parenthesis. Greet underscore user, open and end parenthesis, it is the, which is going to be following here. So it will be treated, this is the name if we given, it will be called as it's a function. Clear? So now let's see. The function will also follow a simple indentation positions, how we have learned, like if block, loop statements of while, for loop, and all, how we followed the indentation position within the block side and outside the block. The same way the function will also follow. If you are practiced if else conditional statements or anywhere which you are using to put some colon and writing the indentation position of the code, here also you will get what is indentation very clearly, and how it should be possible to write the things are very simple and easy. So my inside the function block, I want to write something like I'm greeting, like a welcome note or anything I can write in this function. Very simple function I'm preparing. Hi, like welcome is one statement I prepared, and one more statement I'll write here, like welcome to Harisystems. Just a second. Yeah, welcome back here. So when I called my function statement, like this function, I want to print this, like welcome, hi, welcome to Harisystems. Okay, hi there. We'll put like two welcomes are there. Hi there, high five. Hi there, like welcome to Harisystems. This message I have given here. So if I run this program, will I get any output now? I won't get it. Let's see, by right click on the file, run functions. See, error, there is a no error code. Finished, like a process finished with the exit of code 0. At the same time, if I created multiple functions also, you can create n number of functions. There is a no issue and no problem at all. Whereas you won't get executed, you won't get run those functions unless until you call the function. So how we are going to calling the function? Let's see. Come to the outside of the indentation. Yes, from the 0 position, we are at 0 position, creating a function. Yeah, simple, creating a function here. And here what I am doing, these are the comment lines. You keenly observe here. Calling a function. It might be here or it might be somewhere else, like a same Python file or different Python file, wherever you will be call this function. Entire your application, this function can be accessible once you given the permission to the file. Once you given the permission to the file, this function can be possible to call anywhere in the application. Maybe outside also. The same function, if it is calling by not in the inside your application, from the outside application also, if this function is calling, means is nothing but APIs, application programming interface, APIs. You may be heard about it. Some API services are writing something, means the functions which are calling from other project, not this project, from outside the network, will be called APIs, API services. That's it. If you learn clearly the function, if you know how to use, how to write, or how to call, most of the things you will learn very perfect. So the functions are having like multiple options are also there. So might be this session will be continue the first like these functions with the parameters. Tomorrow also we'll continue the continuation of the function. So how to call this function? How to call this function? Let's see. By specifying the name of the function, you will be called the function. That's it. See, greet user is my function name. So here I need to write GREET. See, my PyCharm IDE is also supporting me to, if I am initiating the type of the variable name or function name, it will show you. That is the purpose we are going to using these IDEs. Or else if you are good at writing of code, you may use for Notepad++ also. You will ultimately prepare the programs. So if I want to call my function, what I need to do? I need to write a simply greet user. That's it. That's it. Greet user, I'm written. Now, if I run this program, I'll see these two statements. Why? Because I'm calling the function. See, I'm declared here to call the function. See, here I'm declared. What I have declared here, greet user function I'm calling here. So this function will be called, this plainly this function will be called. And once the function is called means there is a no conditions. We are not verified any condition here, like a true or false with using logical operator, end operator, anything we are not putting here. So plain function I'm written here and I'm declaring on the line number 10 to call this function. So what happened when the compiler is executing, it will be go to 10. Straight away it will be go to 10th line and it will be called this 4th line function. And once the function is called, automatically there is a no conditions to verify. So it's automatically will goes to print these two lines of statement. Plainly, these are the print statements only. No. So there is a no calculation is required and nothing is required. I'm adding two statements here. If you want to add multiple statements, you can add here. You can add here n number of statements over your statement. So it's a very clearly, you will be called a simple function. So if I run this program, let's see what happens. Earlier also I have run without writing anything, like without calling. Now see, awesomely I'm calling, hi there, welcome to Harisystems. These two statements are getting print. So before calling a function, I'm calling like a C. I'm writing here local statements called function calling start, and one more statement after the like a statement function calling end. End. Yes. Now you will be very clear now. You will be very clear now. Let's see here. I'll make it a little bit. Yes. So here, when I'm calling this function, we are getting these two lines. Instead of these two, you will be understand. Once we called this line only, then only we are getting these two or not. For the purpose only, I have prepared this first statement and last statement. So compiler, what happening here? This line is going to be printing. Let's see here. Yes, function is calling start. So have you seen? It's a print statement. How we have seen like a hello world statement, the same thing. Then it is called. What it is the, when it is called the function, what are the statements are there? Two statements. Hi there, welcome to Harisystems. So hi there and welcome to Harisystems. Two statements are printed. Once the function calling is completed, function statements. So at the end, function calling end statement is going to be printing. This is that the statement. So is it very easy or is there any typical to understand this function in your views? This way you need to learn like very beginner stage. very beginner stage, few lines of code, you need to like understand the functions. Once you understand the concept, what happening here, you will be like make wonders of code. You may add 100 lines or 200 lines inside the function. You call the function. Whenever you calling the function, then only it will be run and execute. Otherwise, it won't touch you. Otherwise, it won't even touch the functions. See, for an example, I'm going to creating one more function. See, magic. One more function I'm created, and this is a greet user, and this one we can say like set exit user. Okay, by to we can say by to Harisystems. So see, if I run this program, two functions are there. First program only is called. If I want to call second program, this second function, second function, I need to add. After the end, I'm adding second function. Let's see what happens. Till now, we have seen here 4 lines. If I run this, see 2 more lines are added. If I want to call the function again, just put by calling of the name of the function. That's it. Again, it is coming. See 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, n number of times you want to call the function, you can call, keep on. Whenever you are calling the function, then only it will be execute. Otherwise, it won't touch you. Okay. So now let's see. If I'm not calling exit function, so it won't print. It won't print anything. And this function is also not execute. The code is not utilized now. We are using only this greet user. Okay. So see, a very simple example we'll see by like simple using of the function with a return keyword also we'll see. What is the usage of return keyword and all also we'll try to mostly we'll try to cover now. So define a function. So I'll do one thing. I'll take this remove here. I'll make a new functionality. So I'll take a copy of this code. Yeah. Save it. Yeah, this function I'm removing. Easily you need to understand. So the function name I'm changing to, I'm trying to changing to multiplication, addition, multiplication, subtraction, whatever it, you can make it common functions, very common functions. Let's see, multiplication with how we are going to multiplication with the 2 values, at least 2 values are required. No, well 1, well 2 I'm taking with parameters. We are using with parameters. See, to do a multiplication on arithmetic operators, we have learned number like a result variable is 1, and what it is, first variable using multiplication symbol and second variable. So the same statement will write here. So RES I'm taking as a variable, and val 1 comma multiplication val 2. So this result, which is going to be storing the multiplication of these 2 variables value, result is storing into here. Here it is storing. So when I'm calling this function, from where I am calling this function, I want to get the value there itself. Unnecessarily, what is the use here it would be. So to return the value from the function, which is if it is any required calculated value or any value, if we want to return, we use a keyword, a return keyword, RES, this variable. I'm going to returning this variable. So now how it is a beauty, you see. So function, this I'm removing. As a beginner, you will understand the purpose I have written. My function name is multiplication. My function name is, now you see, My function name is multiplication with 2 parameters I have added here to dynamically in multiplication purpose. So val1 and val2 are my parameters, it would be called. Earlier we have discussed about this assigned values like variables. In come to the functions, it will be treated as parameters. Okay. If we are moving into the class and advanced programming, the same thing would be treated as object. So don't confuse. Whenever it is going to be changing the formation from basic to function to advanced, like object oriented, the variable, wherever it will be like a variable, parameter, argument, and object, all are same. Where we are writing according to the name will be changed. Don't confuse much. Very clear, transparent. Okay. So here multiplication function, when I want to write and call the multiplication function, here you may keenly observe. So I'm writing here to call a multiplication function. If I call directly the multiplication function, we'll get an error. Let's see by running this. Yes. Yes. We can learn from the error code also. We can learn from the error code also. What it is saying, multiplication missing 2 required positional arguments, val1 and val2. It's clearly telling an error. It's clearly telling an error. Here in the multiplication table, it's not empty. It's added 2 parameter. So we have to pass the values from here where we are calling the function. So like 2 comma 2 means 2 2s are 4. I think so. My result is 4. Let's see. If you want to pass these parameters, like these parameters values, 2 comma 2, like 2, like parameters are declared here. So you have to pass 2 things. I am giving number. Why? Because here I am writing inside the function. It is a multiplication purpose. If you are writing string means you have to pass the string arguments, like a string data from here whenever you are calling the function. This function, whenever you are called, yeah. See, this function, whenever you are called with data, it is going to be nothing but assigning. How we are assigning the variable value, the same principle will apply here. And first value will come to assign this val1 variable parameter, I told you now. And the second 2 is going to be assigning this val2 variable automatically. When you are calling this multiplication function, it would be called with here only. Maybe the functions, different names are there. Even same name is also there. No problem. 2 parameters are going to be assigned, these 2 variables. All right. Once it is assigned, what happens here? Yeah. Once it is assigned, and whenever I'm calling, if I run this program, it is going to be called here. And these 2 parameters, like 2 plus 2, first variable 2, second variable is 2, like parameter values are assigned. And come to the next block. And what happening here? 2 into 2, it is going to be multiplied. How the arithmetic operator we have seen, same thing will be applied here. And the result is going to be stored here. And this result variable, something, whatever the variable which is assigned with the result value, this is throwing out from the function, like a return keyword. It's a default inbuilt keyword. It will be throw out, like when you put a ball into the wall, it will return to you. Same way, the function, if it is having any return value or something, any object, not only the value, any object you are putting something like any variable you want to put like return, you just write a return keyword and put the variable there. What the value which is having the return like variable, it will be throw out. Where it will go? From where you are calling the function, there it will go. From where you are calling the function, there it will go. So here I'll create one more variable here, maybe like solution equal to. So that value will come here and it will be stored to this variable. Okay, that value is going to be coming from there, and this SOL, like a solution I have given. This solution will capture the result value. If I print this solution, if I print the SOL like a solution, we'll get the result what we are getting from there. This way we need to construct the program step by step. Sorry, we'll see. Yeah, just see by running this program. Yeah, run it. Wow, function with parameters are also completed. I'm very weak in max, so I'm using 2 into 2. It's a 4. But someone wants to make a large number, you put now. Now test it. Get the result. If you are having any calculator, you check it. Irrespective of the number, you can test with the system, computer system. When I take a coding for kids, I'll take from the code like courses from the below, like a first class standard onwards. I'll take the courses of the Python and all coding for kids sessions also. There I'll seeing the wonders from the 6th year, 5th year, 6th year students. They are trying a large numbers. I'll ask them to test with the 2 or very small numbers, 1-digit numbers. They won't listen my words. They'll keep on always with the large numbers only. They're playing with the coding, enjoying a lot. So this case, you may understood, like when I run this application, 225s are 50. So the important point is, these we are calling this function with the 2 values. One is a 2 and 25. It will be called, it's a data. It's nothing but data. Here in this function, we are receiving like accepting integer parameters, no values. So we are putting here, it is an integer. If you want to make strings, you can pass the strings and you can write the inside some basic language, anything to assign a name to the your variables or whatever the language you require. You write here and you test, and by passing the string variables. You don't stick on like either string or numeric or float, whatever at the data type of independent of a mixing of all the data types also, you can pass using like by calling these parameters on calling of the function. And here you keenly observe, this will be like here the data passing will be called as arguments. Very important points in your interview view and interview, like what we can say that interview questions. Okay, these are the very important. So whenever you are like whenever you are calling function with the data items, it will be called arguments. So in my case, in my function, which is having 2 arguments. So here, when we are declared a function for the purpose of a logic, it will be called, these are the parameters. Strongly remember, these are the parameters. Maybe it may be 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever the number of parameters you require, you can put. The number of parameters, how many you require, you can put here. Not a problem. Okay. So this is the way you need to construct the statements of these functions. If you want to, like a simple example I'll give you. If you want to like addition, this is the multiplication purpose we have written, no? So adder with 2 values, like same parameters you may use. Yes, same parameters you may use. See how simply I'm writing my function. So return, and for addition, what I'll do, plus symbol I'll apply. That's it. My addition function is completed. If I want to call addition function like add equal to like adder with the value 1 to 2 comma 20 and print of add. Done. I'm calling the function, I'm passing the 2 variables with the arguments and which are going to be assigning here, and it's what happening, my logic is inside addition I have prepared, and the result is going to be coming to add, and I'm printing. Let's see 20 plus 2, 22. Yes, I'm getting. Accurately, I'm getting. That's it. This is like a, by writing of these lines, something you may think that logic I need to write, keep on more. Don't think. These steps you try to practice, most of the programs will having a lines like 5 to 10 lines of the coding only. It won't go like very big. If you learn how to write a simple programs, you will be good at programming while starting and learning the things and expanding n number of lines. If you want to add inside the this function, you can add here. These methods only, like these functions are going to be adding in class inside. That's it. That would be called as a object oriented. There is a nothing more. Maybe you may think that advanced wonders, there is a lot of wonders are there to learn in coding. Not that way. These functions are going to be adding into the inside the class, will be called as methods, passing parameters and calling functions. All are same. All are same. There is no changes. Okay. So try to practice yourself more and more with these functions. So tomorrow we'll try to discuss more topics about the maybe functions. Yeah. Any queries you want to ask today? From anyone? I hope you all are practicing very well to learning Python programming language. So very interestingly, we are giving you this opportunity to who are very much interested to learn Python only. So share your all friends and groups, whoever required to learn Python programming language, with ask them to subscribe our channel to take all the video lectures. Yeah. I want to know how to install Turtle using pip. It's a command. You may have seen that pip install Turtle. That's it. That is a command. I have told you yesterday also, Teja. Pip install turtle. See, this is the command. Have you applied this command? Have you applied this command? Pip is an installation command. Yeah, try yourself. Pip space, from the terminal you need to hit the command. See, my screen is visible to you now. See here. Here it is a terminal is the point is there. In the bottom terminal it is there. When you hit the terminal, you will be seeing the prompt. From there you need to type pip space install turtle, turtle, hit enter. You will get the latest installation. Or else if you need more help to install or troubleshoot all the things, just go to py Python package index, py pi. See, the Python package index is there. Here you can search for the projects. Turtle you can type here. You can just simply type turtle. Any of turtle you may click here. Just see pip install turtle 100, pip install turtle. These commands you will see how to install this package library. Vast library is there. If you are having much time to explore more things, you can learn the things many from this. For Excel, okay, this window is not visible to you all. Just wait. Yeah, see, pypi.org is an open source organization only, where all the Python packages and indexes are available here. So if you want to install any library called such a turtle, you just type here the library name. So you'll find by clicking this, you will get the command how to install this library. On the terminal window, you have to hit a pip space install turtle. If you want to explore more, you can go through the Guides are also available in the respective websites. This Python package indexer are having vast, see, 3,53,000 projects are ready-madely available. If you are good at Python, at least a core, you will download that project and you can explore it. By exploring this, you will get much ample of knowledge. Yeah. Any queries for today's session? Yeah, I'm sending the notes. Yeah. All the best, Teja. Try to practice our turtle node, like a turtle lectures and all. We'll play with the programs, loop statements and all. Yeah, I have sent you notes now. So we'll sit for tomorrow then. I'll see you, all of you, at the tomorrow session. Thank you very much for your participating even Sunday. Yeah, thank you, all of you.